Good evening. Thanks for choosing 23 ABC News at 11. I'm Leah Pezzetti. We start tonight with breaking news just into the newsroom. Take a good look at this face. Bakersfield police are looking for this man, Matthew Gardner, who they say stole from an elderly woman he befriended and then taunted the police while on the run. Dozens of dead sheep found dumped on a privately owned property near Highway 65 and Sherwood Avenue. We are stepping into a park in the southern Sierra Nevada mountains featuring some of the largest trees in the world. Mudslides and flooding shutting down both directions of the Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu near the LA and Ventura County line. A deadly tsunami smashed onto the beaches of Indonesia, devastating the area, killing more than 200 people and injuring hundreds more. That is our top story tonight. Authorities sweeping an area near Hart Park today with ATVs, drones, boats, and even horses, looking for any information connected to the disappearance and killing of a local man. 23 BC's Vanessa Romo spent the day with authorities. The manhunt is over for the man accused of shooting and killing a Northern California police officer. The Kern County Sheriff's Office making the arrest here in Kern County, just north of Lamont. This was the scene yesterday at Brooks Road near Weed Patch Highway. According to KCSO, 32-year-old Gustavo Perez Arriaga was believed to be hiding in a home on Brooks Road. SWAT officers circled the residence before Arriaga surrendered and was arrested on murder charges. A major announcement from Cal State Bakersfield this evening as they plan to expand the Icardo Center, all in honor of one of their biggest supporters and beloved former mayor. Good evening. Thanks for joining us here on 23 ABC News at 11. I'm Leah Pezzetti. That's our top story tonight. During his life, Harvey Hall could often be spotted at many local events showcasing the good of Bakersfield. And he was known for being CSUB's #1 fan, always cheering loud and proud. So it's fitting that today, during a men's basketball game, the university announced that the Icardo Center will be expanding to add the Harvey L. Hall Family Plaza. Officials say the project will further enhance the campus's aesthetics and provide a more inviting gathering place for students and fans attending games and university events. It will feature a two-tone brick walkway that will be highlighted by a bronze Roadrunner monument near the south side parking lot. President Dr. Lynette Zalesny says it's important to honor a man who did so much for CSUB.
Was such a big contributor to CSUB ambulance.
An undisclosed gift from the Hall family made the project possible. President Zalesny says the project is expected to be finished prior to the university's move to the Big West Conference in the summer of 2020. Meantime, thousands remembering an officer whose life was taken too soon. A procession for Newman Police Corporal Ronil Singh held in Northern California, with crowds paying their respects as his body was brought home to Newman. An emotional day in Northern California is to head back to Modesto. A funeral service will be held in Modesto tomorrow and is open to the public. More than 1,400 law enforcement officers from across the country are expected to attend to salute the fallen hero. If you want to watch today or tomorrow's service, we do have them streamed on our Facebook page and turn23.com. Well, back here at home, remembering and honoring a local community organizer and former city council candidate, Marvin Dean died last Sunday after battling a brief illness. He was born and raised in Bakersfield and graduated from BHS in 1970. He was known for his 3 unsuccessful runs for the Ward 1 city council seat, but he was also remembered for his advocacy work for the African American community. Today, hundreds packed inside the People's Missionary Baptist Church on Madison Street, many sharing their favorite memories of the former activist. Dean was 66 years old.
And we're talking weather. Currently outside, it's 47 degrees. We'll have your full forecast after the break.
Now to the deadly shooting in Torrance, California. 3 people are dead and several other injured after a fight at a bowling alley escalated to become deadly. Here's 23 BC's Zachary Quiche with the details.
There's an active investigation underway at Zachary Quiche, ABC News, New York.
In other news, a man is behind bars this evening for murder and conspiracy charges following a shooting earlier this week. The Bakersfield Police Department says homicide detectives got word that 40-year-old Martin Valadez was in custody in the downtown jail for charges related to being an accessory to murder. Those charges were dropped, and he was then arrested for murder and conspiracy charges. According to the Bakersfield Police, the victim, 43-year-old Edgar Modesto Lopez, was shot and killed on New Year's Day on South 8th Street near White Lane. Lopez died at the scene. Police say they are still looking for Adam Ariano, who is accused of being a co-conspirator in the shooting. If you have any information on Ariano's whereabouts, you're asked to call BPD at 327-7111. Well, it's your last chance to shop at an American staple this weekend. After declaring bankruptcy last October, the Sears at the Valley Plaza Mall and the Kmart in Delano are closing their doors for the final time this weekend. After years of debt, the parent company, Sears Holdings, which owns Sears and Kmart, filed for bankruptcy. Last year, they announced the closure of about 200 stores, hoping to keep the company alive. The Bakersfield and Delano locations were part of those planned closures, and tomorrow, the stores will close for good. With a storm rolling through Kern County, PG&E is urging its customers to take the necessary steps to be prepared and safe. The utility company is sending out these safety reminders. During a power outage, use battery-operated flashlights and not candles because of the risk of fire. Have a backup phone. If you have a telephone system that requires electricity to work, such as a cordless phone or an answering machine, plan to have a standard telephone or cell phone ready for backup. Use generators safely. Customers with standby electric generators should make sure they're properly installed by a licensed electrician in a well-ventilated area. If you'd like to see more safety tips from PG&E, you can head to our website, turn2023.com. Well, dozens of local runners taking off from Lake Ming early this morning, and it was all for a good cause. It was the 30th annual fog run, and there may have been a lack of fog, but that did not stop the race from kicking off at 8 o'clock this morning. Organizers say it was a family fun, friendly race. The event benefited at-risk youth and the Alliance Against Family Violence and Sexual Assault. Meantime, many people are now de-thawing after making a splash in icy waters for the polar bear plunge at Bakersfield College.
One day, well, I'm starting to spread the word.
With temperatures in the upper 50s, many took the plunge and dove right into the BC swimming pool. Those who attended had two options: a quick dip in the cold water before jumping right back out, which is exactly what I would have done, or a 25-yard swim across the pool. Everyone was welcome to take part in the plunge. It helps raise money for the BC swim team. The team hopes to raise $1,000 for training equipment. Stuffing local classrooms with teddy bears. Delano Police kicked off its annual teddy bear drive earlier today. Officers continuing their tradition of collecting teddy bears for children for Valentine's Day. The bears go to 3 to 6-year-olds at daycare centers and schools in the Delano Union Elementary School District. The department kicked off the drive today at its Coffee with a Cop event at the Starbucks in Delano. If you missed it, today, you can still donate teddy bears. Community members can drop off new, small, and medium-sized teddy bears at the police department on High Street in Delano. The drive runs through February 12th. And Bakersfield Police also held a Coffee with a Cop event earlier today. This was at the Starbucks in the Valley Plaza Mall. You had a chance to meet with the Valley Zone police officers and ask them questions. BPD says they hold these events to connect with the community. Stay with us. Coming up next, the partial shutdown enters its third week. Details on the ongoing discussion and when officials are scheduled to meet next.